Hello everyone, Shogoki and Rao here, and we are back with another episode of Persona 5 Royal.
Howdy everybody, today'll be fun. Or confusing.
In the last episode, we witnessed something going horribly wrong during the change of heart. Well, our previous target, Okumura, yeah, he dead. He dead. Shit got real. People being calling the Phantom Thieves murderers. Our approval rate is slowly but steady going down. So,
A little more than slow if you ask me.
yeah, you gotta deal with that. Anyway, I'm not gonna bother with any of that today. I want to go to Shibuya. We got one more date with the little ones. They want
What
to
are
be
you gonna
taken
do today?
somewhere again. Well, let's go. Alright, time to name the location. Justine, you do the honors.
Now,
Listen closely. The place we wish to evaluate for your rehabilitation is a repository for so-called art exhibits. Apparently, such places collect many objects solely for the purpose of displaying them. Autumn is supposedly referred to as the season of the arts in your world, so it is especially appropriate timing. Art is an expression of the heart. It echoes the soul of both artists and viewers. Or so I've heard. Yeah, ask Yusuke about it, he will tell you. Right?
Yeah, no kidding. It's the
Art-
only thing he talks about.
Art is explosion! Wait, wrong dude. The strength of one's heart is the strength of their persona. I am certain this place shall aid the inmates' rehabilitation. Does this location sound familiar to you? Well, if you know where it is, then escort us there immediately. Could be the Art Museum in Ueno.
what'll you do?
So, what'll it be? We're going to the museum.
Let's go, inmate.
Ah, she know it. Take us there immediately, inmate.
Onward, inmate.
What is it that humans call art? We shall see for ourselves. I see. Our prior information was correct. There seem to be a great number of objects on display here. Are these all art exhibits? I've heard them before. Apparently they involve humans' aesthetic senses or something. Let's go inspect the premises. Are you even capable of appreciating art properly?
Ouch.
They're always bickering.
What?
Yeah. What do you mean by that? Stop shouting so loudly. The signs prohibit it. As if these twins care. I know. Anyway, let's go appreciate some art already. Phew, the number of pieces on display far exceeded my expectations. Art sure does take many forms though. Some of the work was downright photorealistic. Actually, would it be easier to just take photos of these situations? And what's with those portraits or whatever they're called? What's the point of painting a giant human face? Those landscapes are even more incomprehensible. What is so interesting about painting some dull terrain? Where is the fun in painting living humans or scenery just so that other humans can look at it?
They see true beauty.
Okay. Ah, I see now. There are paintings of flowers and noblewomen here that would certainly fit this description. But there are paintings of things like empty mountains and wrinkly old men too. Is there also true beauty in those two? I don't get it. Speaking of, there was one exhibit that just looked like a bunch of scribbles. Why would something like that be displayed? I can understand different art having different levels of craftsmanship, but wasn't that simply on par with a child's? I mean, she got a point. Some artworks look like
A 6-year-old could have drawn them.
probably a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at some of the greatest paintings of the well-known artists like Picasso, for example. Some of them really look like someone just dropped a can of paint on the canvas, and that's that. And that's
Some paintings actually are that.
yeah. Or like someone, I don't know, someone dropped a can of paint, some animal waddled through the paint and then rolled over the canvas. Something like that. That's what some great pieces of art look like. And I'm like, yeah, any kid could produce that. Why is that art, you know? And that's probably only because of the name of the artist behind it, who at that point already made themselves a great name so that they can basically sell anything as art, including just making a single small dot on the biggest canvas they can find and say this is art.
Yeah.
Like really just a pencil dot, you know? No, if anyone is a child here, it's you. Even I could sense something special from that painting.
Excuse me?
What are you on about? It's scribbles any way you look at it. The face is all screwed up, the nose and ears are wrong. That painting is an accurate depiction of the darkness within the human heart. How unfortunate, Caroline. Seems you lack even a shred of aesthetic sense. Excuse me? I'll tell you who's lacking, Justine. You're lacking proper eyesight. Looked in the mirror recently.
Both have the same level of eyesight. You both only have one eye.
Right? Just that one has a left eye and the other one has a right eye. If you noticed.
Yeah.
No.
Perhaps you lack any sense at all. Sounds like you need a good shock to the brain. Same could be said of you. Hey, inmate! Are you going to tell me that mess of a sketch is actually art?
Art is challenging.
I get what you mean, at least, I think. And I think you're merely evading the question. I suppose we will call this one a draw, for now.
One of them's smart.
Say, did you see the painting? It looked like a bunch of scribbles. Apparently it's worth 500 million yen. Wanna Google that?
Yeah.
500 million yen, that's a bunch.
Oh crap. 500 million yen, for reference for everyone. That is 3,198,669 and 50 cents.
So over 3 million US dollars.
Yes.
Anyway, for scribbles. What? Even my youngest could make something that looked like that? 500 million? That makes no sense whatsoever. I wholly agree with you on that. This requires further study. Let us continue to inspect the premises. We saw a great deal of interesting displays. But that last sculpture we saw, it was nothing but a tasteless reproduction of a naked body. Are you really gonna tell me that counts as art too? That especially I thought this human concept of beauty simply took many forms, but it has spread all the way to the realm of the bizarre. Why do humans even pursue this beauty in the first place? Do you also waste your efforts striving towards beauty, inmate?
I'm already beautiful.
From where do you muster such stupendous confidence? We'll see how you feel after I stuff you in a trash can. But anyways, we've seen the art that humans are so fond of. This assignment is officially complete. Here's your reward. Ooh, regenerate draw. Haha, that's a good one. Regenerate 3. I like. I still haven't learned why some of the humans called autumn the season of the arts though. Well, whatever. How about we head back and try to make our own paintings? Yes, paint the long nose. Fine idea. What shall we paint? A guillotine? The master?
Fine. Let's go home.
The master in the guillotine? We'll figure it out when we get back. Hey, inmate, get to stepping. Yeah, we just got to inspect them. Look at where we are. Numbers are dropping. We are lower than 50% now.
Man, and it took so long to build it up.
Right. Putting all-nighters is the worst. I really should have started studying sooner. At least the school festival soon. It's the thing I'm looking forward to most right now. Yeah, but are they still going to hold it? Might get cancelled. Don't say that! You're bumming me out before the exams! Things are bad enough as is. If they cancel the festival, the students will riot. Probably. Unless they have a very good reason, like a tornado, a tsunami, you know? Something like that.
Yeah.
In that case, I think people have quite different problems. Did you hear those rumors? She's so lucky. It's almost like her test scores don't matter. I wonder if they really are from our school. The teacher are doing a 180 on the honest students. She's on the podium? Good for her.
Phantom Thieves have gone off the deep end, don't you think?
Wow.
I thought they were gonna change that CEO's heart, but they ended up killing him instead.
Do you have evidence it was the Phantom Thieves?
Haven't people been saying they killed Principal Kobayakawa too?
You know, this is slander. In any normal situation, you would sue them for that. But if the Phantom Thieves go around and be like, yeah, we want to sue them, might as well expose our identities, right?
Yeah.
So we can basically do nothing about this right now.
I thought they were bad, but I never expected they'd turn out to be murderers.
Oh man, does this mean anyone who gets targeted is screwed?
Quiet down. I'll now be handing out your exam booklets. Well, shall we begin?
First day of exams begin. A math question. Don't know how this is math, but okay. Counting both black and white surfaces, how many surfaces are there in total on a soccer ball?
32.
You know that for a fact?
Fairly certain.
Okay,
Ooh, we can do this.
that's about right. Let's see, an essay question. This looks tough, so let's calm down and think it through. Provide an explanation for why the soccer ball is only comprised of the colors black and white. Soccer balls. Didn't the teacher say that the number of colors used to be different? Do you remember?
Used to be one color.
Right, it was only one color, but that wouldn't really grab your eye. Oh yeah, I remember. I think she said that unlike now, soccer games were broadcasted with...
Black and white picture.
Right, a single color ball would be hard to spot in black and white. So they changed the color of the ball to make it easily identifiable on TV.
Yep.
Finish in time.
Ahem.
Time's up. Put down your pencils and put your hands under your desk. First day of exams done. And we're losing more support as the days progress.
Yeah.
You're still rooting for the Phantom Thieves?
Wow, more of that?
You know they're murderers, right?
Rude!
That doesn't mean that criminals should be left to do whatever they want.
Still, couldn't they have at least left the principal to the police? And I mean, did you see that press conference? No way Allies of Justice would do that.
I wonder if Akechi-kun has been right all along.
He's so admirable, sticking to his guns even though so many people were against him.
Wow, now they're fangirling over Mr. Trashman Akechi. Where's the trash bin? Akechi, come here. We need to go in there.
That's enough. If you don't quiet down, I'll have to ask you to leave.
Yes, please.
You weren't even in the room yet.
Now, everyone.
I mean, I could imagine those girls were loud enough to be heard outside of classroom. And with everyone spreading rumors like that, you know? This is the second day of your exams. Please begin. Who conducted executions using this device?
Conducting them is the keyword instead of creating. Louis the 15th.
Nope.
No. Charles.
Louis got executed. Joseph Ignace Guillotine invented it, and Charles-Henri Sanson was the executor.
Ooh, we can do this!
That sounds about right. What is the reason that most people cannot become cormorant fishermen of Nagarasava?
I'm gonna go with hereditary. Or
It's a
how we pronounce it.
hereditary profession, right?
Ooh, we can do this!
That's about right. Next day. And we are below 40.
Jeez.
This is getting real fast.
The Phantom Thieves have gotta be students here, right? I mean, they killed our principal.
I mean, think about it. We have spent how many palaces to become famous enough for over 80% approval? Was it 6? Kamoshida? Madarame?
Yeah.
Kaneshiro? Then Futaba? And after Futaba it was, if I'm not mistaken, Okumura? Yes, that's 5. That's 5, not 6. So, 5 palaces to get to 80% approval, and now we're down to less than 40.
Isn't this insane? There are murderers among us.
She said among us!
Now that you mention it, there was a guy in Shibuya who told me he's a phantom thief the other day.
Ryuji?
For real? You gotta report that. Oh crap, you think so?
I mean, unless it was a poser, the only one who would do that is Ryuji, right?
Yeah.
I snapped a pic, so I should probably put it online just in case. I hope the cops catch him.
Okay, class, let's get started.
That is the 3rd day of exams. Go ahead and start. What's the meaning of robota in the etymological root of robot?
Slave labor.
Ooh, we can do this.
Sounds about right. Which of the following describes the density of stars in outer space?
Three Bs in all of Europe.
That's correct.
Ooh, we can do this.
That's about right.
I was hardcore second guessing myself.
Yeah, that's why you pay attention in class in this game. Anyway, if I'm not mistaken, last day of exams. Yes. Today's the last day of exams, huh? Well, it shouldn't be a problem for you. This has been so easy I might start yawning. Yes. Perfectly! I can't wait to see your score.
The police are here again?
Yeah, seems like it's for real this time. Apparently one of our students is a phantom thief.
Seriously?
I read the same thing online. Apparently public security is already on the move.
It's me. There's something I want to talk to everyone about. I'll be at the hideout. I mean, our place.
It's open. Welcome.
Ah, you're the third year Okumura-san, correct? So good to see you. Please, have a seat. Are you okay?
Huh?
Ah, yes. I'm sorry. I did come here because I wanted to, but I'm not exactly adept at saying what's on my mind. Oh, that's perfectly fine. I'm not all that great at chatting with people either. And you're a counselor.
Wow.
I mean, as long as he's a good listener, right?
Excuse me?
Exactly that! Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. How about some snacks? No need to be modest here.
You have my thanks.
I'm alright though. Yeah, the silence. I must be pretty weird, right? I came here for counseling, but I can't seem to say anything.
Well,
Not weird in the least. Just take your time. We'll go at whatever pace you need. And if you still don't feel comfortable by the end of our time, well, just have some tea and head on home for the day. I do enjoy tea time. Perhaps I'll feel more relaxed if I think of all of this in that way.
quite.
Absolutely. Nobody is going to de-stress if they come in here all worked up like, I have to talk right now. Thinking of this as just sneaking away to relax with some tea would probably help you feel more open. Relaxing with some tea? I do that quite often, but on my own. Do you find that more relaxing?
Yes.
People closest to me in life, they don't really feel like people I could sit and enjoy some tea with. You're wounding me, madam. You're wounding me. Yoga would gladly sip a tea, right?
Yeah.
You'd be like, delicious. Then again, it's Haru. She would basically probably go for very expensive coffee, like the kinds of coffee that are produced by elephants or cats or other animals eating the beans, and then yeah, you know that, right? What comes next?
No thanks.
Those types of coffee, she would probably do that. Oh, I can smell the elephant. Delicious. Even my family was always focused solely on work.
I see.
So, was mealtime essentially the same setup as tea time?
Yes.
Meals where we actually ate together were almost always uptight dinners at work-related events.
I see.
I've never been to upscale social events, so I'm not sure if I should ask this, but, well, did you ever feel lonely? Lonely? Yes, I think so. If I were given the chance, I would have only wanted to spend more time with my family. Why don't we call it a day? Feel free to stop by again, anytime you like. Oh, yes. I do apologize. It seems I extended this tea time much longer than I had intended. No problem at all. If anything, I'm happy to hear it. I'll make sure to pick up some snacks that pair well with tea. I received word from Futaba-chan about our upcoming meeting. There's still some time until we meet though, so I'm going to take care of my flowers first. See you later!
I suppose plants do need watering after all. Oh, I know. You should go help Haru. I'll let the others know.
I heard cats also need watering. Come, Morgana!
Time for your bath.
How troubling.
What's wrong? Straight to the point.
Have you come up here to assist me? You, heard that, didn't you?
No?
I'm not worried about the garden, in case you were wondering. It's just... so much has happened to me lately.
You can tell me.
Well, perhaps I could share this with you. I mean, it would be nice to have someone who is aware of my current situation in life. The source of my worries is my father's company. Dealing with the aftermath has been difficult.
I can imagine.
Given how unexpected the accident was, my father didn't have a will. All of his stocks transferred to me. Which means suddenly, I'm the biggest shareholder in a company of over 1,000 employees. But I don't know the first thing about business direction or fund management.
I mean, she's 17. That means, obviously, she's not an adult yet, and as you can see, she's still in high school, so not that surprising that she isn't all too knowledgeable about all this being the big boss of a big company business, right?
But it also makes me think that her father never planned for her to inherit it, because I would have done at least a little bit of education for it.
Yeah, but there's one thing that you shouldn't forget, and that is that Japan is, even to this day, still more of a male-dominated society than other places in the world. There are women in high places, yes, but the ratio of man to woman in high places is, let's just say, it's still a lot more shifted towards way more males than females. I mean, okay, that's a thing even outside of Japan, that the majority of high-ranking
A lot of
people,
everywhere.
is mostly males, but more of that in Japan, you know. there are less
Yeah.
women in higher positions. So, probably her father would have liked a son to inherit the company, you know? But since he doesn't have a son,
Probably why he was doing that arranged marriage thing.
yes, probably. And there's also that thing that women are often not taken seriously by men all over the world, you know, and in Japan, it's a little bit like that as well. A little bit more. Not saying that they are inherently sexist, but you know, the male dominance is a little bit stronger in Japan. Just saying, just saying.
Okay. That sounds tough.
It is. I may be the president's daughter, but I never expected I would end up involved with company matters.
I mean, the company is now hers. It was her father's company. There wasn't a will, so everything that belonged to her father goes to her as the sole, basically the sole family member left, because her mother died years ago. She doesn't have any siblings. She's the only one who's entitled to her dad's inheritance.
Yeah.
She got the company, she got the money, she got lots of trouble. And now she has to deal with that.
Because of that, lately I've been meeting with all the various officers and lawyers my father employed. They've been giving me advice on all the things I'm not entirely sure about. Assets, stocks. It's clear some people only want to get on my good side, though. I don't know who I can trust.
Yeah, but is that so surprising?
No.
Some people are like, hey, the old man is no more and this little girl knows nothing. If I play my cards right, I'm gonna be rich. Right?
They try to sound comforting by saying things like, don't worry, or leave it to me. But it feels like they're really only being nice so they can get their hands on my bank account.
Yes.
Well,
I just
don't
said,
give
basically. What I just said, basically.
I never realized I could be this distrustful of other people.
And who can blame her, really? Who can blame her? I mean, sure, there will be people who intend to really help her with the matter, to really do a proper job and basically try to manage the company in the best way possible, because they also benefit from it, from keeping their job and keeping the company running, because that's the source of their income and stuff like this. Yeah, there will be honest people, but humans are like that, right? They will try
I have
to...
a feeling, though, that she's going to have a lot more of the negative ones just because of how her father handled everybody.
I mean, we talked about it. Her company is a black company. One that breaks labor laws. We talked about that. So, yeah. She has to deal with a fallout here.
I'm sorry for ranting on about this matter. I feel as though doing so has helped me calm down a bit, though. The only people I've consulted up to this point have been employees. But I think what I really needed was someone closer to my own age, closer to my own viewpoint. If it isn't too much trouble, could we speak about this again some other time? In return, I'll... What can I do to help you? I don't have any unique talents. How about this? You know, gardening. I'm actually quite skilled at it. A few years ago, I even managed to grow a tropical fruit on the balcony at my house. To be honest, this is what I do when I'm alone. to take my mind off of everything that's happened.
I'm not gonna lie, the first time I played this and she was like, hey, I could do gardening for you. I was like, are we growing wheat now? Because, you know, as a painkiller. Obviously that's not what's happening here, but you get where this comes from.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I stored some vegetables in the refrigerator down in the home economics room. You still have some time, yes? Would you mind waiting here a moment? I grew these right here in these very planters and harvested them myself not too long ago. There's not much consistency to their colors or shapes, but...
At least they're all natural.
I want to try them.
You like vegetables? That's good to know. But to tell the truth, I have a favor to ask of you. I'd like to get Sakura-san's opinion on my vegetables. Do you think I could bring my next harvest over to your cafe?
That's a great idea.
Thank you. I'm sure Sakura-san will give me his honest opinion.
Probably, yes. He's that type of guy who wouldn't lie for anyone.
Yep.
I'll make sure this next harvest is particularly good.
Or at least he wouldn't lie just to make people feel better about themselves. Let's put it that way.
Well then, shall we head over to the hideout?
Congrats on surviving midterms.
I think I'm screwed for real this time. I couldn't concentrate at all.
How is that different from the usual, Ryuji?
Gathering everyone's opinions and immediately acting upon them. In order to make that natural course of action a reality, I will...
Again? It's so damn loud!
More importantly, what's this you want to talk about?
You said that something was on your mind before, but were you able to figure out what it was?
The medjed that I banned wasn't the real one.
Huh? Aren't you the real one, though?
Oh, the guy who called himself Medjed after me isn't the one from the other day.
What do you mean?
The code written by that guy the other day is different from any of the past Medjed.
And that means...
A code is like your fingerprints. No matter how you try to disguise it, your own quirks appear in it. The one from the other day was all cut and pasted with no consistency. No skill at all.
Take it from a hacker.
But aren't there multiple people across the world that are part of Medjed? Couldn't it have been done by someone that joined recently?
How do I put it? That code was so not done by anyone interested in cracking. At all. At the very least, there's no way it was an official Medjed member.
So someone used the Medjed name to provoke the Phantom Thieves? For what purpose?
Could they have been doing it for fun? It was around the time our group started getting popular, so maybe they wanted in on the hype.
Wait a moment. What if it's the other way around?
Hmm?
Perhaps they used the Medjed name to make the Phantom Thieves known.
What? That makes no sense!
I actually thought the same as Makoto.
Why's that?
Know how I just said that code is like fingerprints? I found those same fingerprints somewhere completely different.
Where's that?
The Phantom Aficionado website. There were traces of it being illegally tampered with from the outside.
For real?
For summer vacation, the access counter was made to be much higher than the actual number. Same with the rankings, particularly the time when President Okumura ranked first.
So then, the one who provoked the group and the one who tampered with the site are the same person?
I think I'm starting to see the big picture.
Do you see the big picture?
I can't tell if it's going in the direction of get rid of this guy, I don't like him, or I just want you guys to be more known, or both.
Both Medjed's provocation and the tampering of the website brought attention to us as a result. On top of that, our reason for targeting Okumura was influenced by the public and the rankings. The perfect timing and the perfect target. If both of those had been set up...
It would all make sense.
So the culprit was planning to put the blame on us from the start? No way.
This is all hypothetical. We lack any hard evidence.
Yeah, but if what she thinks is the case here, that would mean someone has been planning to murder Okumura all along and take the Phantom Thieves as scapegoats. So to basically take the fall, take the blame, you know?
No.
So whoever planned that, if that is actually what happened here, as Makoto is theorizing, whoever is behind that must be someone really powerful, right?
Yeah.
But if all your deductions happen to be correct, that would mean we've been playing right into their hand for the past 2 months or so.
We gotta be overthinking things. I mean, we're talking both the rankings and Medjed. Everyone made a big deal about it. If this was all set up, then what kind of guy did we make an enemy of? There's no point in getting anxious over speculation. Regardless, we'll be falsely charged at this rate, and with murder. We must overcome this.
But we don't even know who we're up against.
Hey, you think we're falling into another trap, even at this very moment?
Calm down.
Yeah, this doesn't mean that we've lost yet. Even if this is the actions of a meticulous enemy, we'll just have to get back at them. We need to find clues, no matter what.
Me? I was told you recommended this reassignment yourself, sir. Why would you choose someone as inexperienced as myself?
When the case of the Shujin principal was ruled a suicide, you thought to reopen it. And you proved its connection to the Phantom Thieves. This is based primarily on that achievement.
I'm honored, sir.
The Phantom Thieves issue is now a national crisis. Expectations are exceedingly high for us public prosecutors, as we are the executors of justice. Personnel and planning will be up to you on this case. You will also have the police under your command. I'd like you to oversee this operation. You've yet to give an answer. Will you accept the task of eradicating the Phantom Thieves?
I will give it everything I have.
We'll have to prepare a higher position for you as well in the event that you succeed. I don't wish to apply extra pressure on you.
But let me do it anyways.
But I assume your odds of success are high. Naturally, failure to accomplish this task is unacceptable. Do you understand?
Of course. I will live up to your expectations no matter what it takes.
That is all then. I expect good results from you.
I'm home.
Hi, sis. Should I warm up dinner for you?
No, it's okay.
How about a bath?
No need. I just came home to get a change of clothes.
Are you going to stay at work then?
I've been entrusted with a very important task.
You look awful, though. Aren't you tired?
As an adult, there will be times when you will accept an assignment for which failure is not tolerated. It's all over for me if I can't win this.
Still, if you were to collapse from exhaustion...
This is my one chance to get a promotion. I heard detectives have been coming to your school. That must make it hard to focus on your studies. Don't worry, though. It will all be over soon.
What do you mean?
I'm going to catch the Phantom Thieves myself.
Is that the important task you mentioned?
Why am I imagining her chasing the Phantom Thieves? You're arrested! Freeze!
That'd be hilarious.
Right?
It's none of your concern.
So that's a yes.
Oh my god. Sis has her sights set on the Phantom Thieves, and on Shujin Academy in particular. This is bad. I need to let everyone know.
But don't speak out loud.
Things have become somewhat troublesome, everyone. Just try to stay calm. What's wrong? Sis told me that she's been entrusted with an important task regarding the Phantom Thieves. That means... Yes, the SIU most surely be on the move at this point.
So what?
Wait, why aren't they already investigating us though? The police were doing so in secret. This operation is on a much different scale. Hold on a sec, what's this SIU thing anyways? A Special Investigations Unit, an elite team that deals with huge cases like government scandals. I have heard that name on the news. They make headlines often. The real insane part is they haven't lost a case against a suspect in like 50 years. If they come after you, you're screwed. They're the best investigation force in Japan. Are we going to be arrested? Doesn't this countermeasure seem somewhat extreme? Right or wrong? I think we're just way too famous at this point. As this is a country governed by law, they can't afford to ignore us for any longer. We may be the Phantom Thieves, but this is miserable. They probably have a pretty narrow suspect profile by now too. Hey, don't scare us like that. It's okay though, they don't have any evidence. Yes, I expect they're frantically searching for some as we speak. No way they're gonna find anything though. It's only a matter of time. We have to hurry and do something about this.
Everything's going to be fine.
The cat is panicking.
Unless they know about the metaverse, there's no way they'll get any info on us.
Some real convenient timing for the prosecution though. Yeah. How much money do I have? Okay. Before anything else, let's
do it.
If I ever ordered something from this... Welcome to the alluring world of Tanaka's shady commodities. This site uses text-to-speech for an easy-to-understand shopping experience. Yeah, we can order stuff here, and it will be basically delivered to us. Forget any silly doubts or skepticism you might have. And just sign up now. The site is incredibly shady, so are you gonna sign up? Yes. Is it a good idea to use your real name on a site like this? Use Joker. Your code name, eh? That's a good idea. Welcome. This is Tanaka's Shady Commodities. Mr. Joker, you've opened the door to possibilities that normal people can only dream of. Now, you can find all the rare items you could possibly want. Let's see. I want this for one. Buy this. 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 Why not buy one of all? So far you have spent a total of 34,000 yen. Yeah. 34,000 yen. Good news, Mr. Joker. Oh hi, you've already spent over 10,000 yen. Your member rank is now black. Now you can purchase all of our black tier products. Your order will arrive soon. We understand your excitement, but we ask for your patience. Hope to see you again soon. Basically, the more you order, the more you can unlock.
Okay.
Okay, our social stat. Wait, no, here. Guts is the only one we haven't maxed yet. And since we can't go anywhere this evening,
Oh!
let's play a game. This one is done. Gutsy, this one.
Okay.
Start up power intuition.
Well then.
By the way, haven't you read that secret technique book? The amount of time you have for the input commands will increase, making the game easier, right? Use the technique. Makes sense since you've learned how to. Alright, let's do this. So your first opponent is a Kung Fu master. His attacks are apparently pretty ruthless. You're above running low on health. You could probably win if you land a special move.
Oh!
Hey, the enemy is stunned. Go for a special. Yeah, now we need to match the inputs.
Oh!
Alright, it's over. You won.
Okay.
Wow, you beat the level. You're amazing. It was incredible watching you go up against such a tough opponent. That's it!
Boom, baby.
Boom, baby. All stats maxed out.
Alright.
Your guts has increased from Dauntless to a Lion-hearted.
Nice.
This is probably a good stopping point. Let's end it here for the day. Yeah, I'm not playing these games again. I'm only reading the books that I want to unlock stuff from now on. Anyway.
Damned Phantom Thieves.
Have they found the Phantom Thieves yet? The government and the police are useless. And they even try. I wish they wouldn't spend tax dollars to sit on their asses. If anything, they would be spending tax yen, but okay. A mysterious group of murderers and inept government. What's the word coming to these days? Everyone talking trash about us. The police are here again. How many times has this been now? Our school's gotten famous for all the wrong reasons. They revoked her honor status. This school is so messed up. I wonder if the culprit is really from our school. Also less than 30% now.
Yeah.
They were there today too, right?
Yeah. What do those damn cops think they are? They can't just stare us all down like that.
Maybe the rumors are true. Maybe there's a phantom thief at our school.
Okay, quiet down.
The police are here at the school, so be sure to not get in their way. Oh, and for various reasons, the school festival got moved to the 25th. There was talk of cancelling it, but we couldn't just do that. I'm sure the preparations will be rough, but don't push yourself too hard. Really? On a weekday? What kind of reasons are there? By the staff about the principal and Kamoshida this year, I guess it's no surprise. Apparently, the police are going to be interrogating all of the students here. Seriously? The police are at Shujin. They haven't come to my school. It seems they're calling students individually out of class to speak with them. Wait, does that mean we're gonna get called in too? Second years will start in the afternoon. Make sure you prepare yourselves mentally for this. They're gonna be looking for the culprit, right? Who knows? Be careful, guys. You should probably try to not say much. They'll see through any lies you might try telling. I know. In any case, don't tell them anything unnecessary. I mean, figures, right?
Yeah.
Well then, next up is Takamaki-san and...
He who shall not be named.
You two will go together. Huh? why together?
Why? They'll probably have one of you wait outside.
I swear, one of those days I name one of my characters a persona of Voldemort because his name is never spelled out. At least not in the voice dialogues.
Yeah.
That's how they've been doing it so far.
Oh yeah, right.
Those are the instructions the detectives gave us. Just don't say more than is necessary and try and get it over with quick.
Take a seat.
We're sorry to take your time. This will be over quick.
Are we playing good cop, bad cop now? Can I be the bad cop?
Let's see.
He who shall not be named.
Ah yes, you're the one currently under probation. It says here you had a dispute with Mr. Kamoshida?
Yeah, that happened.
You're more hot-blooded than you look. You spend time with quite an interesting group. Yusuke Kitagawa and Haru Okumura? The more friends, the better, right? I'm sorry to have taken your time. You're free to go now. Oh, I almost forgot. There's just one more thing I have to ask you. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are associated with this school?
I hope not.
Don't worry. We're here to keep all of you safe, okay?
Thank you for your time.
Your responses will serve as great reference material. Takamaki-san is next. Could you ask her to come in?
I got so nervous, I almost stuttered a few times. I thought I was used to police questioning by now, too.
Yeah, and considering that she is basically the victim here, as she lost her dad due to the Phantom Thieves, supposedly, would be kind of weird if the police were suspecting her of anything, right?
Yeah.
Seems we were all asked the same questions.
That's how they get you. They do that on purpose, then wait for someone to slip up.
I hope you didn't.
Was probably fine. Oh, I would have been done for if they saw how sweaty my hands were, though.
To think my name would come up as well.
Sounds like we can't take the police lightly either.
Hey, didn't you think that detective guy was scary?
Yeah, he was.
Especially those eyes. It was like they were smiling, but not.
I'm sorry for all of this. It's because of my sister.
That's not true, Mako-chan.
It's not as though I hadn't predicted this would happen. But now that it's become reality, I'm unsure of what to do.
We need to make sure we don't draw suspicion, and work to clear our names. Right?
Right.
It ain't your fault, Makoto.
I'm gonna try to see how far along this investigation really is.
I'm worried about the police too, but as of now, anyone in this city could be a mole.
We were so popular too.
Haru, can I ask you to search your father's belongings for clues about a possible culprit? I know it may be tough on you.
No, it's okay. Now isn't the time for me to look away.
As for everyone else, you need to be cautious of how you spend your time at school. So, I've decided to have you 3 second years join me on the school festival executive committee.
Why?
It will allow us to gather without drawing suspicion. Plus, trying to blend in will only do the opposite.
Fine.
He doesn't like the idea.
I agree. The
It's a
more
good
time
one,
I
though.
have to kill, the more time I'll spend worrying about all this stuff. No matter what happens, I don't want to regret my decisions.
Don't jinx it!
It would be no surprise if they came directly to our homes for questioning. They showed up at your school after all. I should remain cautious.
For now, the best option is to stay on the defensive. But we won't make progress at this rate. Let's try and figure out who the real culprit is somehow, okay?
Of course.
bad. Someone totally framed us. And we can't go anywhere today. So we will be...
I'll just add this.
Saving. And since we can't call Kawakami...
Hey!
See? We have tomorrow to think about. Let's call Kawakami another time. I read a book. Let's take this one.
Make sure you close up.
Alright, I'm heading home. The fundamentals of the Karakuri lie in mechanisms that are based in clockwork.
Wow!
They call it Karakuri, but aren't they just dolls?
Whoa!
You still got some time to read, let's go a little further. Karakuri is elaborate and therefore requires delicate handling. Seems like you're getting through that book quickly. That guide on speed reading really helped. Well, how far did you get? Seems like you still have some pages left. You should continue some other time.
Yes. I have another suggestion. Call for the arrest of the Phantom Thieves, then mobilize the police. The rest will go as you mentioned. Still, I'm truly amazed at the atrocious methods you come up with.
25%. I wonder what kind of people the culprits are. Probably some idiots with a misguided sense of justice. Look! Can they just arrest those guys already? Special Investigations is on it. I'm sure they'll be caught soon. What kind of people are they? I want to see what they look like.
What's going on?
I totally froze up when the cops talked to me. I bet they consider me a suspect now. How much longer are they gonna do this? We should be busy preparing for the school festival right now. Why the school decide to have the festival so late anyway? I mean, changing the date just because our school's all over the news? Waiting till next Tuesday only makes more work for us. We won't be able to invite friends from other schools now that we're holding the festival on a weekday. It'll also be an inconvenience to anyone we've already invited. And what about the post-festival party? Will there be enough people for the student sharing special? It's gonna be a real weird festival with the morale so low. Be glad that they even give you a school festival. Speaking of the annoying media, we've been getting phone calls at the faculty office. The absurdity of it all. Who exactly are the Phantom Thieves? That's what we want to know. We really have no clue what method they're using. Killing someone without directly interacting with them is like magic. Speaking of magic, did you know that there's a magic in math too? A magic square. It's a square in which adding up the numbers in any row, column, or diagonal gives you the same total. Amamiya-san, please look at this.
Do you know this one?
Now, tell me the total count for each column in this magic square.
15.
You know that? Or you're guessing?
Pretty sure it's 15.
This is it.
Correct.
It's easy once you know which numbers fit in the empty squares. A 3x3 square only has one pattern, but a 4x4 square has 880 possibilities. In a 5x5 square, there are more than 200 million. Can you believe that?
No way.
And the usual, oh, he's smart, isn't he? If you had to choose, would you try to find the Phantom Thieves or solve 200 million magic squares? I choose the magic squares, hands down. They might both be magic, but magic squares can be calculated. And math doesn't kill anyone. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. If you fry your brain on math, you'll be like a zombie in no time. Having everyone out there looking for the culprit is getting me down. Right, kitty, kitty, kitty? So, what are we gonna do as a school festival's exec committee? I'll need some help with the questionnaires. What questionnaires? The ones regarding who people want to see as the guest of honor. Oh, right, that thing they do every year. You mean, how those lame guests come to do a panel, right? The festival dates were changed because of the situation. We need to hurry and tally the results. Come to the student council room once classes are over. Ah, it's so damn boring. Don't be like that. It's so we can meet up without standing out. Let's do what we can at the moment. I'm making sure to work hard at home. But you do that all the time. I can look up stuff too. So, did you find anything, Haru? About that. No good, huh? I'm sorry. It'll arouse suspicion if I ask too many detailed questions. No worries. I'll manage on my end somehow. We're counting on you. I can't go, but message me if anything happens. I will leave this to you guys. My apologies, but I cannot be of much help in this situation. When can you ever, Yosuke?
Well, I mean, kind of have to excuse it with it being weekday at school and all.
We don't have time to be doing crap like this.
You don't need to keep mentioning it. We're doing this to keep suspicions off of us, remember?
Goro Akechi. This one too, Akechi.
They're mostly the same over here as well.
Everyone's so eloquent when they can be anonymous. It's like they never accepted us to begin with.
It would be nice if you did some work too, Ryuji-kun. You came to help us count these, right? Come on, leader. Can you tell him too?
Take this seriously.
We're gathering information too. You know, like online and stuff.
And what do you think is Futaba doing? And I think she's way better at that than you, Ryuji. Right?
Yeah, it's her job, bro. Don't take her job away from her.
That's one way of saying it.
Whoa, look here. This ain't good.
Criminal profiling? The acts of thievery committed by the Phantom Thieves are mere fakes. And their true goal is murder? Every heart they changed before Okumura was just a warm-up?
So now they're accusing us of being a bunch of killers.
God, this is so effing stupid! Damn it!
We have the results. First place is Goro Akechi.
What? Akechi?
What are you so surprised for? We've been mentioning him this whole time.
So the person the students want to invite as a special guest for the school festival is Akechi. How?
I was kind of expecting that one.
Seriously? Not some singer or an idol?
Right! Invite Risa Kuchikawa!
It's because of us that his popularity has skyrocketed.
And just for you, Risa Kuchikawa is a character from Persona 4 who was, in that game, a teenage idol. So in this game, she's about 20. In Persona 5. And her career has skyrocketed.
We're the ones counting the results. Can't we just make them up? We don't have to get them.
I see where Yuji's going, but with
that would backfire.
With how overwhelmingly Akechi won this voting, basically almost everyone voting for him, I think we will notice.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if like he won by like 3. Yeah.
I knew people would vote for him, but this is way more votes than I was expecting.
It would be best for us to avoid inviting such a clear danger upon ourselves. I'd like a little more time to think about who to ask.
That reminds me. How is Futaba-chan doing? She seemed like she was looking into something on her own. Has she told you anything?
Word. Sorry, I was using a remote to try to turn on fans in the room, and I turned on one and the other turned off.
So, not a word, huh?
Yeah, not a word.
It's not that I don't trust her, but
Even one clue would work wonders for us. We should let her continue with her own investigation. I hope she finds something.
So do we all. After all, if she doesn't find something, we're screwed.
Hey.
In response to the police identifying the Phantom Thieves as primary suspects, Goro Akechi had this to say.
Even though my opinion has been met with criticism, I've held fast that the Phantom Thieves are not just. However, I believe the recent series of suspicious deaths is unrelated to their actions.
Oh-ho?
What? Did I hear you correctly? But Akechi-san, you were the first to caution everyone about the Phantom Thieves. Were you not?
This doesn't change the fact that they are indeed a dangerous group. That said, I would like to express that immediately linking them to this case is far too hasty. There are still many questions to be answered here. It feels as though there is more to this.
Apparently he is smart enough to figure out that so far we have only been changing hearts and not doing any murder. So something is off. Apparently he is smart enough to notice.
Good.
After this
One of them
conference,
is smart.
Akechi-san announced he will be limiting his media appearances and...
I wonder why the sudden change.
I'm super stuck on my Okumura investigation. Seriously? Even you're having trouble with this shit? What should we do? Let's meet up and discuss our options as soon as possible. Tomorrow? The earlier the better, right? Though, I still haven't come up with anything myself. It said 2 heads are better than 1, so I can only imagine what 8 heads may produce. It's a good way of thinking. It's a totally an Inari idea. Okay, let's do everything we can right now. Even if it means crossing some dangerous bridges. Considering how far we've come, we can't be particular about our methodology.
What are you staring at your phone like that for? Oh, are you going through a breakup?
Pretty much.
You're trying to show off. Don't get cocky, kid. By the way, you haven't been causing any trouble, have you? I heard the police showed up at your school.
It's nothing about me.
As long as you're not getting involved. Well, fine.
Ooh, can I call Kawakami today?
I'll just add this.
Well, at least we can do something. I want to try calling Kawakami, but first... How far are we actually with Kawakami? We at rank 9? Yes. Got a temperance persona? Yeah, let's do that. Let's finish her.
Oh!
Are you going to call Kawakami? Yes.
Hey there.
Perfect timing. There's something I wanted to talk to you about. Not as your maid, but as your teacher. Could I visit LeBlanc later today? Yeah, let's do that.
what do you want to do?
Call her over.
Okay.
Call it over right away.
Sorry I'm late. A student asked me for some advice as I was leaving. That's actually been happening a lot lately. I wonder if they see me in a new light now. I need to work hard so I can make up for all the times I let my students down in the past.
I'm glad to hear that.
Apparently they like that I'm not too serious. I guess my laid-back personality is coming in useful. So, now, this is coming from me as your teacher. An awful thought occurred to me the more I spent time with you, and I can no longer overlook such a grave danger. You are way too lax when it comes to your diet. You need to be more serious about your nutrition. And the state of your room. You need to stop slacking. I mean, look at how dusty this place is. I put up with the mess because you are my client, but you need to thoroughly clean in here.
Come
Same
on.
goes for you.
I want to. Same goes for you, okay.
I'm currently in the process of eating better myself. I only have cup noodles every other day now. There are just some things you have to prioritize over your studies, you know? Oh yeah, there's one more thing. You're a member of the Phantom Thieves, right?
Yeah, I knew it. That's what I was first expecting. I'm just a high schooler.
That whole thing with Takase-kun's guardians worked out way too good for me. And you're the only one who knew about my situation.
So what if I am?
Well... Don't worry, I have no intention of telling anyone. There are a lot of stories about the Phantom Thieves, but in the end, they help people like me, right? That's so you. I just thought you were a problem child with a criminal record, but now I know better. I'll support you 100%. You're not just a student to me. You're someone special who helped me realize my path as a teacher. A new path where I'll never abandon any of my students.
I'll make sure of it.
Right? For my students and for you.
In a strong bond with Kawakami.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast turned a vow into a blood oath. Thy bond shall become the wings of rebellion and break the yoke of thy heart. Thou hast awakened the ultimate secret of temperance, granting thee infinite power.
And with that, one more officially done. And look at the rank 10 ability, which is why I wanted her to max out. Special massage. Request a massage after going into the metaverse, letting you go out at night. So basically we can now call her after we went to the palace or into Mementos. And then we can do stuff in the evening, which we usually can't after palaces or metaverse.
Alright.
This is a very strong ability, especially in New Game Plus.
All right.
Also, we can now use Arda, the most powerful persona of the Temperance Arcana. Yeah, now it's explaining that, blah blah, I just explained it.
Okay, let's get into it. 50 terms, go! I don't want you to flunk your exams.
You just had exams, miss.
I'm going to go the distance with you.
I received a special lesson from Kawakami. I get tired all of a sudden. Anyway, the Sunday. What does this detective think he's doing? He's just trying to get popular, isn't he? He wants to stand out. Just hurry up and arrest the Phantom Thieves already. I'm curious. It seems like he knows something. I bet he found out some really juicy secret.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
Are you surprised about that? I mean, not really, right?
No.
It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
I mean, think about it. She found out that someone stole her data. Of course she's being a lot more careful about who she talks, about what, right? Who she talks to and about what. She's being going to be a lot more careful because she wants that promotion, and she can't have that promotion if her data gets stolen again. Anyway, school festival.
I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
No!
For real? Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information.
Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections? You're going to use him as your powerful source of intel? Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto.
It is the bold move.
Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble, and the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
I'll leave it to you.
In that case, I'll do it. Is everyone else okay with that?
I'm good. Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
No?
Actually, I do.
For real?
Could you send that my way, please?
I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Yeah, neither am I, but if she can pull this off, we get information. We probably get to learn what the police knows, what Sai knows, right?
Yep.
Now's no time to be petty.
On the other hand, if this goes horribly wrong, the thing that we get is a nice pair of handcuffs.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more.
I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
Is a school festival the media?
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
I'll keep trying. Maybe frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what.
We're counting on you, Makoto.
Would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi.
Hey.
Another box came for you. Yay, it's some shady commodities. Know what?
I should write something.
Wanna buy some more?
Why not?
Okay, we skipped this because we read it. Got the Makatama? Yes. Last Makatama? Yes. Dark Spirit Mirror. Some more of those, some more of those. We have 4 of those, we only have 1 of those. That should be enough. Oh, spend a lot of money again. 68k. Yes. Good news, Mr. Joker. You've spent over 50k. Your member rank is now dark. You can purchase all of our dark tokens. Your order will arrive soon. Blah. Now let's see. Oh yes, what's his rank? Hierophant, rank 7. Wait. Quests? Yeah, we have a persona. Yes, we have Daisoju. Why am I looking? We have Daisoju. Where is he? There. Wanna go with Sojiro?
Yeah.
Or with her?
Let's go with her.
Hey now,
She'd probably give a better bonus anyway.
let's see what her rank is. Wait. Fortune is a little bit. Yes, she's at rank 8. Yeah, let's go then. Wait. I wanted to check whether we can actually rank up. We can. Do we have a fortune persona? We need to check this. Yes, we have Clotho. In that case, let's go. I have an update on the ADP. Can I see you? I want to tell you all about it. Yes, let's go. Thanks. Okay then, I'll see you soon.
The thing is...
So, I got all the members of the ADP together and gave them a big group apology. They didn't really believe what I was saying at first, but the truth of the matter settled in eventually.
It's just...
However, it seems like the members from the executive class are still brainwashed. I'm in talks with a lawyer right now though. We're going to get refunds and outpatient care for all of them. I'm going to give back all the money I made from selling holy stones too. It's the least I can do to atone for the ignorance I showed back then. That is why I want you to accept this, Miya-san. Think of it not as an apology, but as a sign of gratitude for helping me see the truth. Woohoo! The holy stone is back in our pocket, or at least the money for it.
Nice.
Right? Maiden, I'm so happy to see you.
What?
Yokora-san, what are you all doing here? That apology you gave was all made up, wasn't it? Somebody had to have forced you to say that stuff. I mean, the chairman was obviously framed. Tell us the truth, please.
No.
None of it was made up. As for the chairman, I need you to listen to me. Everything he told you in those seminars was a lie. The promise of a great future, the power of the holy stones, the need for the nation, all lies. Doesn't it seem strange that he kept asking members for money, even through times of financial stress? And beyond that, you guys should have known better than anyone where those donations were ending up. Even I knew how horrible the ADP's scheme was. That's why I had to come forward. No, that can't be true. You! Are you the one who did this to our beautiful maiden?
Listen to what she's saying.
Shut your mouth. Hey, stop this. He has nothing to do with your situation. I'm the one who sold you those rocks. If you're going to get upset with anyone, it should be with me. But, maiden... That can't be happening. No! We must continue to place our trust in her. Please, maiden, cleanse us of our misery. If you leave us now, we will be fated to drown in sorrow. She's annoyed. Look, the only way you can change that is with your own convictions. Neither I, nor one of those worthless stones will be able to help you. But... how are we supposed to avoid our fated misery? No! A curse is upon us! Maiden, please! Oh, will you shut your traps? You all need to simmer down and listen to what I have to say for once. Whatever you're gonna be miserable or not is on your damn shoulders. You don't need a divine power, Mama Joe, to be changing your fate. You're gonna strengthen yourself. Fortune telling can handle candle to honest to godness willpower. And heck, even if things are bad now, it'll all be fine as long as you keep your heads up.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry about that. All the stress caused me to lapse into my country dialect. But I stand by what I said. Nothing will ever change if all you do is rely on others. Take me, for example. I thought I was destined to live as a monster, but I had the strength to reverse that fate. If you want to control your future, that's all you need. Strength. The only way forward is through the fortitude of your own heart. My heart? Yes, your heart. Loser. It might not be the easiest thing to accomplish at first. After all, your willpower has been constantly suppressed by all those seminars and donations. I'm partially to blame for that.
I'm here with you.
But that's why I need to show you the light now and help you push on. Hey! No, I'm not your maiden anymore. I'm just Chihaya Mifune, the fortune teller who guides fate. I wonder if your Koda-san and the others will be okay. I know how they feel though. They want to cling onto the holy stones just as I clung to my role as the maiden. All any of us ever wanted was to be happy, to avoid our fates.
Well, fate can be changed.
Right. I did it, so I'm sure your Koda-san and the others will be able to as well. No matter how many times I have to try, I will talk to them until they understand. And when they realize the difficult truth, I will be there to help them recover. Back in my village, people called me a monster. Here, they referred me as the maiden. Even now, my heart continues to wander, yet you somehow saw the real me. Not the maiden, not a monster, just Chihaya. Amamiya-san, thank you. Sends a deep bond of trust, Chihaya.
She's a good girl down at heart.
Yeah, we are rank 9 now.
Alright.
So one more and she's done as well. By the way, Amamiya-san, has anyone told you you're a bit nosy? I mean, normally someone wouldn't think to involve themselves in such a strenuous ordeal. It's actually something I've been wondering for a while now. Is fortune telling the only reason you come to see me? It's not, is it? You choose my words carefully. Amamiya-san, why do you come here?
I like having my fortune read.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I suppose I was just feeling a bit self-conscious. But there's nothing better than knowing my readings can help others. Please, come have your fortune read as often as you'd like. After all, we'll forever be joined in our quest to oppose fate.
Well then.
Anyway, I should be going.
Until next time.
Night. Oh, it's me. I'm sorry for calling so soon. I know we just saw each other. There's something I really wanted to tell you. You're the reason I managed to talk to... What? You're the reason I managed to talk to your Koda-san and everyone. Is that a translation error? I have never...
Yeah, probably.
Happens in the best games, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, so far the translation was solid, so don't care about these little ones. I plan on doing all I can to support everyone at the ADP for a while. If you're in any trouble, please feel free to stop by for a consultation at any time.
Planning on it.
Right. Please, I want to help you carve a path to your future. As Chihaya Mifune, fortune teller and emissary of fate. Whoops, I guess I sounded a little too full of myself just then. Maybe I'm not a monster or a maiden, I'm just Chihaya. So, if you're ever in trouble, remember you can always come to me, okay? Well, good night and sweet dreams. We're losing more and more.
Good morning.
Hello there, sweetheart.
Well...
Senpai, you've been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay?
What do you mean?
No.
Never mind, it's nothing. It reminds me, tomorrow is the school festival, isn't it? Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me. Yeah, I want to get past this school festival on this stream.
Hey.
You hear who they're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kinda saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Did he say he wasn't gonna make any more appearances though? Why'd he agree to come here? It probably has to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to our school somehow then. You're right. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about the case. No way I'm gonna miss the panel this year. They say whatever they want with no thought. But now, we just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. Got caught up talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true, now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, I'm a Miyakun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason for our memories? A key reason our memories can differ from reality.
Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
Impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true.
No way.
And the usual, oh,
Nice
he's smart. Not that we need it anymore, right?
Nope.
Difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desire manifests as a memory, I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange concept. Oh, our grades are out. How'd it go? I'm dead. Hey, look at that. Look who got the top score. I wonder what score I got. I'm on top of the class.
Hey!
That's amazing. Everyone's gonna have their eyes on you now. Charm. Lots of charm.
No, we don't need it.
Yeah. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi-kun declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? That what you're worried about? I appreciate the concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep! What's that bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was gonna go into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try to explain the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully, he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I made any progress on that front.
Welcome home.
Honey, I'm home!
Pick it. Honey, I'm home. It has to. That has
You're
to be
back
the
awfully
option.
late. How has business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately. We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Yeah.
It doesn't surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. We've let these phantom thieves run amok.
Man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act. I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
Wow, that makes him somehow believable? Like, aren't all politicians quick to say whatever they want?
Yeah.
And let's be honest, during elections, during the time they run their election campaigns, politicians are willing to say quite a lot to secure votes. Isn't that right?
Yep. Politicians say anything to get what they need.
So why should it be any different in a game?
Oh, it wouldn't be realistic if it was different.
Exactly.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me.
Like shoving kids out of the way in front of an elevator? Because you're so much more important?
The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation. Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
I feel like I've met that man somewhere before.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
It's nothing.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth. Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
True nature?
If these people attack others with no remorse, why would they make a teacher and an artist apologize? Could a murder truly have been enacted by the same group? If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only changed the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
But they are innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met. I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy, and... wait. I'm sure you know that already.
I mean... everyone knows at the school? Right?
Yep.
They all acting like he has already agreed.
Accepted. Yeah.
Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
Okay. Problem solved.
Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you. I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi-kun. He accepted the lecture invitation.
Well done.
Thank you. The first step is done at least. Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to our school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford the distraction? How's your studying going? Decent. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, you mean Dr. Markey? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I shall prepare a gift. They say first impressions are everything. I don't know if he'll even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You wanna come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow.
Let's not.
This is the perfect chance for us to relax, though. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. Just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure.
Hey!
By the way, you got a notification on your phone, make sure you check it, alright? Yeah, that's what he tells you if you don't read them for some time. Anyway.
I'll just add this.
Which one out of these?
Let's go with the journalist.
Journalist? Okay, do I have a devil persona? No, I don't have a devil persona, but we don't need the temperance anymore, so... Let's go get a devil persona.
Hey, inmate!
You certainly seem composed.
Justine, these are the paths you have walked. This persona,
Incubus.
a fee is required. This is
I mean,
your
we
power.
got a lot of money now, right?
Are you finished?
What? No slacking off!
Anyway, what personas do I have on that matter? Chariot, Sun. Wow. There's some that I really like to throw out, but problem is only Clotho and Incubus are personas that I'm ready to let go of currently. Because Justice? That's our persona for Lacedex. She is basically our healer and she got multiple elements. He got our ice attacks and he got Rakunda and Concentrate. This one is a strong physical attacker and he got Marakunda. This one is basically our insta-kill servant, so yes, I won't let go of that guy. This one we're using for Futaba. This one we're using obviously for his nuclear skills. This one has a very strong gun skill and he got some burst skills. Also Almighty Amp that I want to pass on. Her we're only using right now for the Confidant, but Psyodane is also a good skill to keep. Him? Yeah, we need him later. So I don't want to let go of him. This one we will also need soon. So yeah, this one is not really confident. Anyway, let's go. I'm thirsty for some info. I could turn even the most trivial info into an article. Come on, it's time for my source to shine. They're gonna stop by. Yes, sweetie. I'm looking forward to it. Come to Crossroads.
Oh, honey.
You sure come here a lot. I don't really mind it, but keep yourself in check, okay? Okumura Foods. It was unexpected, huh? Then your principal commits suicide. Public blames the Phantom Thieves for both incidents, but something doesn't add up. Maybe you're rubbing off on me, but I guess a journalist's gotta question everything. I can't gather any news because of the chief. He doubts that I'm dating a younger guy. Hey, should we try going on an actual date? Any beaches around here or something? Just kidding. You have the Phantom Thieves info for me again today, right? Let's see. I don't yeah, okay. Wait.
Oh yeah?
I'ma fix this
You
real
take
fast.
care now.
I'ma fix this real fast. Hello?
What shall we do?
I'd like to buy some friendship, please.
Here we go.
Yeah, that's enough. Okay.
What do you think?
Okay, we're not going through that again. We just had this. And we can hang out.
Well then.
Alright, let's hear it.
Oh?
So that ace detective is serious, huh? I see. Oh yeah, there's something I need to apologize to you about. You know, it's part of my job to research particular things. Well, I ended up finding out about your criminal record. I realized you weren't just some ordinary kid back with my chief. So I did some digging out of curiosity, and I found a ton more than I was expecting.
Sorry.
Sorry about that. I have to say though, the ruling made in your case was really odd. Some kind of deal must have gone down behind the scenes to make sure that was the end result. That must have been tough for you to handle. You're just a kid. Just forget about the past. We're in the same boat when it comes to being labeled.
Are you sure we're the same?
I think this is the one we need because of your incident. Exactly. I made a vow to avenge my partner for... Whoops. And maybe it was one that doesn't give points. Nana-chan, refill. No, it's your turn to tell the truth. You can't go rooting around in a kid's past and expect to keep your own secrets hidden. Wait, don't blame me for that. It doesn't have anything to do with my private business.
You can trust me.
I mean, it's not like I don't trust you. And hold on a sec, why am I getting treated like the bad guy? Look, you're gonna feel way better talking to someone who understands exactly what you're going through. Besides, you'll explode if you keep all that alcohol-fueled anxiety bottled up in you. That's true. And I guess this is the fairest course of action for our business partnership, huh? Just don't tell anyone, okay? Back when I covered politics for my publisher, I had a partner who helped with photography, Kayo Murakami. We were a pretty well-known team in the industry. We blew the lids off countless scandals together. That is, until that day came. We were on a trail of a certain bureaucrat who was involved in a slush fund to support refugees. He kept himself pretty well guarded, so it was almost impossible to get any solid leads on the guy. Then one night, I got a voicemail from Kayo saying she had gotten hold of something big. But that was the last I have ever heard from her. The next day, that bureaucrat was found dead in a love hotel, and Kayo had gone missing.
Who killed him?
Well, the cause of death is unknown. The authorities couldn't tell whether it was a murder or suicide. As for the killer...
Shit.
Police accused Kayo. They said she killed him in a crime of passion. That's impossible though. She never would have slept with a disgusting man like that. And more importantly, it's pretty damn fucked up to make allegations like that without any evidence. She got shot. Sorry. The case was closed, but we never found the truth, and Kaio was labeled a professional disgrace. And since we were partners, the company decided it would be best to move me to another department. I'm going to prove Kaio's innocence though. That's why I'm conducting my own private investigation now.
That sounds like defamation.
Yeah, but we need this one here, that's unforgivable.
Yeah.
You're damn right. But thanks to all the info you've been giving me, I should have more time to focus on my investigation. I won't let this opportunity slip through my fingers. Alright, we're even now. I didn't enjoy it though. Sure about that? It's been like ages since I've seen you smile as much. Well, maybe you're right. I haven't felt this alive in a long time. Okay then, I'll write a great article to commemorate our sharing session. Exclusive. The Phantom Thieves love the ideas in connection with a secret society. Just kidding, don't worry. I definitely come up with a better headline before we go to print. And which level are we now? Ah yes, rank 5. New ability, Unprecedented Scoop. Allows you to begin with a low security level when infiltrating a palace.
Alright.
Ooh. Still, there's just one thing that bothers me. There's no doubt the chief is on to my investigation. Maybe we should keep acting like a couple so we can trick him. How's that sound? Oh, leave the kid alone. It's not like we would be the first to pretend to be a couple, right? Hey, it's getting late. Should you be heading home by now? Hey kid, can we talk? I'm sorry about earlier. Really. For me digging up your records and such without asking, I mean. So, which one?
I did the same to you.
Yeah, I think we need I don't mind for the points.
Probably.
Thanks. Hearing you say that helps. Don't worry, I'm not gonna leak it to anyone. It is my duty and pride as a journalist to protect my sources at all costs. I'm actually making great progress on my private investigation, thanks to you. And I'll be needing your help later too, so I can find out what really happened to Kaio. So yeah, here's to helping each other out. Bye-bye! And now it's going to be funny, because the next 2 days, they will eat our time.
The festival seems to be a success.
There's definitely a lot more people than last year.
Well, yeah. This place got famous and all. The Phantom Thieves, Kamoshida, Principal Kobayakawa. On top of that, we got Akechi as a guest.
There may be police officers in plainclothes, too. Actually, they probably are here. We better be careful about what we discuss.
Acting like normal students is going to be important.
What do you normally do at a school festival?
Look around at the exhibits and eat stuff?
That's you, that's you.
There's no set rules for this kind of thing. Walk around and hang out, like when we went to the beach.
Ryuji's right.
Hanging out isn't precisely the focus of the school festival.
More importantly, it's possible that both your names have come up during the investigation.
A number of the teachers had been questioned before, and even we were interviewed the other day too.
Don't let your guard down too much.
It's true that the initial members have been at this for a long time, making it easier to get tracked.
All right.
Now, let's leave it at that. We just need to be mindful about what we're saying, correct?
Oh,
You seem to be having quite a lot of fun, Haru. You did mention that you were looking forward to this.
I want to go around with everyone and eat at the refreshment stands.
This'll be a great change of pace from all the nasty stuff lately.
shall we head off to the stands then?
Let's do it.
Oh, right. This is your first time at our school festival.
They're pretty good, from what I've heard.
I know a great one. Follow me. This is the place.
Made takoyaki?
New customers! I'll show you all to your seats.
So, it's your class's stand.
It's still a refreshment stand, isn't it? It's like a deserted island here.
Well, I guess it's good for talking since there aren't any people here.
We heard a lot of rumors even on our way here.
And it was all bullshit.
Here she comes. Act normal.
Who cares? There's nothing normal about this anymore.
Welcome home. May I take your order?
Take my order? What happened to the maid atmosphere?
There are a lot of odd flavors.
Stick to a normal one. I bet they...
I'm so sorry. We sold our last normal one to the previous customer.
The hell?
Well then, I'll have the mentai cheese takoyaki.
I'm sorry. We're out of cod roe.
Then how about the squid?
We're currently out catching squid. It'll probably take another 5 or 6 hours.
That doesn't even sound remotely possible. Ain't this whole menu just a sham?
It sounds like it, right?
Yeah.
Actually, we spent most of our budget on making the maid costumes look nice.
That explains a lot, Ann.
We didn't put too much effort into the octopus.
Yeah, didn't they kind of have it backwards there? I mean, if it's supposed to be a cafe, should there be something that you can order and eat or drink at a cafe, you know?
Yeah, I'd be like, well, you don't got food, goodbye.
Right.
I came here for the food.
Right? If I want to get a maid, you know, I just can call the teacher.
Order my teacher.
Better not say that too loud.
Oh, I can see that.
Ryuji, you're making a scene.
Shut up, cat.
Then, what would you recommend with what you have now?
That would be the Russian takoyaki.
Nope, nope, nope.
We'll have that, please.
This will take a little time.
Let's forget about the octopus and get back on topic.
On that note, hearing Kamoshida being almost treated like a victim makes me want to eat my stress away.
Understandable.
I've even heard conjecture that the principal was targeted for reasons like he knew too much.
I mean, he definitely knew a lot as he was sweeping things under the rug, you know? That much is a given.
Yeah.
I kept hearing about Goro Akechi's popularity.
All thanks to the Phantom Thieves.
You know, did that Akechi guy agree to show up here because he believes we didn't kill anybody?
Or he may simply love large gatherings.
Oh, true. He didn't seem like he minded being pampered by the media at all.
We plan on stealing intel, but we might fall into another trap. I'm gonna be bummed if that happens.
Hell no.
I'm of the same mind. Still, it doesn't change the fact that we don't know what Akechi-kun is planning.
Thank you for the wait.
Ooh, it's fresh made. Lies. I heard a microwave go off.
And you're not the only one, right?
Well, it's not like I was expecting crispy takoyaki at a school festival or anything. So, what makes this a Russian takoyaki?
Could there be jam in it as a secret ingredient?
Because it was
quite
nuked.
delicious.
Okay, so what?
It makes it Russian because it was nuked.
Ouch.
Well, one of these is special.
One of them's obviously red. That's gotta be the one.
Right? Could you be any more obvious?
Dude, don't tell me the Russian part means...
It's like going for the obvious one is manly.
Seriously now? She's going low effort here, right?
Yeah.
Is that so?
Morgana be like, oh, I'm manly.
Well, I'd prefer the most beautifully shaped one.
Of course.
But all of them are misshapen.
Oh, aren't you all going to eat? I think I'll go for the special one.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Okay,
Wait,
let's find
is
out.
she honestly going for it?
I'm assuming it's supposed to be stupidly spicy.
Yeah, do you want to go for the red one, he says?
No thanks.
Oh, you sure? Alright, then I'll just help myself to it. Not!
Oh, everyone's all here.
The
Oh, hi
panel
there.
isn't until tomorrow, though.
I came to check out the venue. I can't make any mistakes since a lot of people will be present.
Someone's eager.
Look who doesn't like him.
Mm-hmm.
But people ended up recognizing me. Everyone bombarded me with questions.
That's because you were sloppy.
I grew tired of the baseless rumors they kept bringing up, so I escaped to where there weren't any people. I'm going to have one of these.
Uh-oh.
The special one!
Let's just call this my performance fee.
Go ahead.
But
it's fine.
It's quite the...
Eating it in one bite is a bad idea.
My throat. This is... Oh, my stomach. It burns.
Are you okay?
For
Do you
food.
need water?
I'm fine. I just love spicy stuff.
He's clearly suffering.
Hey, does he sound broken to you?
Well then, I'll see you tomorrow.
Wow, he's really trying to hold it together. He's waddling around like some comedian.
It's like he wants to get picked up for some commercial or something.
But did he truly come to simply check the venue? This isn't good. I keep suspecting every little thing.
I know what you mean. I'm doing the same too. I need to do my best tomorrow. We need to somehow get him to be our source of intel. I'm gonna pull this off no matter what.
That Akechi guy. When he got here, didn't he say that everyone's all here? Everyone?
You're just imagining things. So, I guess we got through all of it okay?
Yes, but the associated mental fatigue was extraordinary. Being cautious takes a lot out of you.
Seriously, I think I'm as tired now as I am after midterms.
I didn't mind any of that. I just love seeing that detective gulp down the special takoyaki.
Schadenfreude much, Futaba? Yes, I know you don't know that term. That's a German word for, well, as you can see, that's a German word for basically being amused about other people's misfortune. You don't have a term like that in the US, right?
There's not really terms in the US that are specific like that. We use a combination of words to mean different things.
Yeah. Germany, we have this word Schadenfreude. That is specifically for this kind of situation when you are amused about someone else's misfortune.
Yeah, it's a very German thing. Or specific words for a lot of things.
I mean, you have words for things that we don't have words for, so I guess every language has words for things that other languages don't have. Think about it, the Japanese have the word hikikomori, which is a word specific for people who shut themselves in and basically isolate themselves from society.
Shut in.
Yeah. But those Japanese shut-ins, they are on another level. Like, they don't talk to anyone if they don't have to.
No.
They don't leave their room at all, if somehow possible.
I had fun as well, since I got to spend time with you all.
What would you like to do now, Haru? Walk around a little more?
I appreciate the gesture, but I'm satisfied with stopping here. Why don't we go home and rest up? We'll have to deal with Akechi-kun again tomorrow, after all.
I have to agree. What will his next move be?
Oh?
Wait. Ren, Yusuke's missing. Where did he wander off to? Always doing whatever he pleases. Think he's still checking out all the festival stalls?
Let's head back.
Well, I'm sure he'll be fine. This is Yusuke we're talking about. Let's head home. Excuse me. Are you Dr. Takuto Maruki? Correct?
Yes.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa. I am a student at the Fine Arts Division at Kosei High. I do apologize for interrupting your day, but ever since Ryuji and An first spoke of you, I've grown quite intrigued. Now, I wish to speak with you as well. You? Oh, Sakamoto-kun and Takamaki-san.
Quite.
Well, I'm flattered that you've taken an interest in me. You're here about the counseling, correct?
Indeed.
Correct. Now, teach me how to unshackle the human heart and glimpse into its endless abyss.
Hold on. Whoa, hold on there. Yeah, that's the reaction I expected.
Right? Hold on. How should I put this? Your enthusiasm is appreciated, but I suspect there is a huge misunderstanding about what I do. I apologize. I simply couldn't contain my excitement. Would you still permit me to witness your counseling skills in action? That is not really allowed.
How about it?
But how about this? Why not try my counseling yourself instead? Me? Of course. There's no charge. All I have to do is chat with me for a bit.
Well then.
Very well. You and I shall go head to head. I'm not sure what you think happens in counseling, but there won't be any of that. I see. So you were Madarame-san. It's in the past. How curious. I never imagined counseling to be like this.
Well,
I'd say this is less counseling and more about building a rapport. When someone first comes to see me, we've always start with them telling me a bit about themselves. A method of self-reflection that relies on speaking with another person so as to sort through one's emotions. That's rather similar to the internal cross-examination I perform when working on my art. There really shouldn't be any cross-examination in a proper counseling session though. I just do my best to guide patients in a positive direction so they can improve their lives. At the very least, I talk them through their problems so they can make the correct choices for themselves.
I see.
However, if you're the one leading them to their conclusions, are they truly making the choices for themselves? Isn't that just submitting to another person's will? In all honesty, I'm sure there are people out there who think that. but life in this world confines people to certain frames of mind sometimes, without them even realizing it. If I can help lift the weight off their shoulders and free their minds, I believe the results are worth it.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thank you for speaking with me. This has been a most valuable experience.
Oh, yes.
Before you go, Kitagawa-kun, what would you say is your greatest wish in life at the moment? Would it be success as an artist? No, that's not it. The only desire I have for my art is for it to improve through my own efforts. I see. Then what do you wish for? I would wish for the world to see my mother's painting for the masterpiece that it is, no matter how briefly. And, if at all possible, I would also wish to meet a wonderful master. One who would take me in and guide my brush with care. I see.
All right. Thank you.
At any rate, I must be going now, so please excuse me. I hope we meet again someday.
Well then.
Tomorrow's the moment of truth. Akechi's panel. Apologies for suddenly disappearing like that. The legend of the Lost Inari has come to an end. What the hell? Where are you? Did you seriously get lost? I saw a man who resembled Dr. Markey, so I went to see him. So he was there. Did you go to his counseling? Yes, it was certainly not what I was expecting. Once this is all over, I think I'd like to go to another session. Try not to cause him any trouble, alright? I'll do my best. Are you all at home?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Are you still at school, Yusuke? No, I just got back to the dorm. I'm getting ready for bed. Already? Is it then what usual? Tomorrow's Akechi's panel after all. An early night means he'll be able to concentrate tomorrow. That's true. We need to stay focused tomorrow. I have to stay calm no matter what he says. Right. I'll keep that in mind. Bring up to Makoto to get as much information as we can from Akechi. We'll have to make sure we don't miss anything. Right. First up. Photo time. Photo time. This is when we were at the food stand. She looks happy.
Yeah.
Oh, look, junk food! Nom nom nom, my favorite! Right, Futaba? Man, even yakisoba looks high class when Haru's eating it. Please, you're exaggerating. I think it's my first time having yakisoba from a food stand, though. It was more delicious than I imagined. It was! It wasn't the instant stuff, but still good. Yeah, don't know why, but food from a store is always weirdly tasty. Speaking of, where are the other pictures of us and... Huh? You got pics of us too, right? How about the one you took of Ren's yakisoba? With the big red mountain of ginger? Ah, no, that one went straight to the trash. I had dry seaweed all over my teeth.
Wow.
I mean, understand? Sojiro.
Yo.
Hey, how did exams go? Perfect.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I can judge a book by its cover. Then maybe you don't need this. Oh well, take it. Woohoo! Made it myself. Got my finest coffee beans in it. I wanted to give it to you before the exams, but well, you still have more tests. Don't let up on the finals. What is it actually? There. Null sleep. Okay. Why not? We read a book because we can't do anything else. Let's finish that one.
Make sure you close up.
Alright, I'm heading home. Karakuri acquires attention to the finest of details.
Wow!
I got a Karakuri, but aren't they just dolls?
What are your thoughts?
So you finished reading The Art of Automata. I thought they were just dolls, but their mechanisms are far more complex than I thought. Now that you know how they work, I'm sure it helps to pay better attention in details. Let's see, proficiency was it? Obviously. Not that we need it, but hey, one more book finished. Well, I guess we should go sleep. Staying up to date isn't healthy, you know? And now comes the long day that will take up the remainder of the stream.
Wow, that much?
That much.
Well then, we will now begin today's panel. Our guest of honor is Goro Akechi.
I feel kind of bad considering how many people have gathered. I'm sure you all would have been happier to have a singer or a mascot appear, wouldn't you say?
We'd appreciate if you could tell us about your experiences with the notorious Phantom Thieves.
Is Akechi trying to be a stand-up comedian there?
Probably just break the ice.
It'd be wonderful if you could let us hear more about your actual investigative process.
I'm not used to being the one interrogated, so please go easy on me.
How much do you think he knows?
He talks about the Phantom Thieves are dangerous, yet he says they haven't committed any murders. Either he has an idea who the true culprit is, or he has uncovered the identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Come on, Makoto. You gotta get it out of him.
Solid deduction.
As much as you're allowed to say, would you tell us how far along your investigation is on them?
Getting right to the point, I see. Well, if it's as much as I'm allowed to say, then everything on TV and the internet is all of it. We don't have any leads yet, and the methods behind their crimes are still unclear.
I see. Even with this country's power, arresting them is proving to be difficult. Is that the case?
I wouldn't phrase it that way, but, well, something like that.
Thank you for answering that question. By the way, it seems you've denied a correlation between the Phantom Thieves and the murders. Why the sudden change? Until now, haven't you upheld your stance that the Phantom Thieves are dangerous? How are you so positive that they haven't committed murder?
That's a good question.
Are you a little too comfortable interrogating people? Why, it's as if you're a prosecutor.
Oh, don't worry, I get this from my sister. Right?
Excuse me.
Of course.
This is something I've personally been interested in, so I couldn't help it.
Of course people are laughing.
But won't you tell us? What reason is there that you'd claim their innocence when you previously stated they were unjust?
Mako-chan's really pressing for an answer.
She's pelting him with questions.
Every person whose heart they changed have truly been criminals, including Okumura. Why then was he the only one who needed to be killed?
That is a very good question. Apparently he's using his head.
Why is that?
I must admit, I couldn't deduce a reason. That's why I believe that case should be thought of as if a different party is responsible. And if, this is all hypothetical, mind you, if the Phantom Thieves are the ones I know of, I can't possibly imagine they would kill anyone.
Your comment just now, does this mean the police have already identified who they are?
Oh, no. The police haven't gotten that far yet. But I have my own conclusions about the true identities of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh? Getting interesting, huh?
Yep.
He's gotta be bluffing.
Pipe down. He's lying, right? But if it's the truth...
You're not going to ask me who they are?
It may have repercussions on the investigation. Are you sure you can share that with us?
Wise move on her part, because... Think about it. If she asks him who the Phantom Thieves are, yes, she can totally frame it as if he says this right now. It could have any a lot of effect on the investigation, because that way the culprits could be warned that yes, someone knows their identities. If he happens to guess correctly, right?
Yeah.
And that again would hinder the investigation.
It's only my personal opinion, so announcing that here wouldn't pose a problem.
Yes, so you say, but let's be honest here. If he now says, I think these guys are the Phantom Thieves, and he happens to say a name that of someone who's actually a Phantom Thief, that person would be warned, right?
Yep.
However, there is a possibility that everyone present will hear the truth before the police or media.
The truth?
What's he planning on saying?
It's quite the confidence you have. If you're so certain, then very well. I'd like to ask you then, who do you think the Phantom Thieves are, Akechi-san?
That idiot!
No. There's no way he could have any evidence.
They're people you all know quite well. The identity of the Phantom Thieves are... it's mine. I apologize for the interruption, but I can't turn off my phone due to my job.
Saved by a phone, huh?
Would you mind if I step away for about 10 minutes or so?
I'm terribly sorry, everyone, but we'll be taking a break. We'll resume the panel in 10 minutes.
Please don't troll me online for this interruption, okay?
Quick, let's go to social media and troll him.
Well.
Is there a room I may use?
There's the PE faculty office.
Quickly, Futaba.
I want you to come too. There's a matter I want to discuss. Your friends from yesterday are here, aren't they? Can you bring them too, if that's all right?
Oh no.
Did you set this up?
We only have 10 minutes, you know.
Oh no.
That would be a yes.
What do you want to talk about?
No.
Okay. What do you say to this?
Trying to remember where that's from. Isn't that...
Okumura's headquarters.
Yeah.
That's gotta be shopped.
Remember that Akechi was there when we went into the metaverse and you were like, oh no.
Yeah.
That's the moment.
I have video footage too. Please, let's not feign ignorance. All of you can go to that other world too, yes?
2.
Us 2.
It's not just all of you. I am aware of that world too. I also know that when you traverse over there, your appearance changes as well. It's because of those mysterious powers, isn't it?
Well,
I
he
found out
knows.
about that world about a month ago.
Yeah, cat's out of the bag, apparently.
This had been installed onto my phone without my knowledge.
Dude, it's the nav.
When the
And
app
he said that
activated
out
on
loud.
its own, the scenery around me suddenly changed.
I mean, is there any point in denying it at this point?
Nope.
Quite frankly,
He doesn't
I still
seem to
can't
be
believe it
hostile.
myself. But from the look of these photos, all of you seem quite used to it.
We've been listening to you blab on for a while now, but cut the delusional...
All of you are acting as Phantom Thieves in the metaverse. I can say so with conviction because I have the same power as you.
Oh.
That's right.
So, you admit it then. In all honesty, I've been curious about you since the time of the Madarame case. But to think it would end up like this.
We didn't kill anyone!
I believe that as well.
How can you be so sure?
Because I saw another. The real culprit.
For real?
Who was it?
I couldn't identify his face. He had a mask on, after all. Actually, when I took these photos, I entered that world too. That's when I saw someone else moving about, besides all of you. He shot at me the moment he noticed me.
That's who killed President Okumura?
Most likely. At the very least, I was almost killed by him. I can't die here. I need to determine the truth. When those thoughts overcame me, I awakened to that power. A most fortunate accident.
This guy has a persona too?
This cat. I swear, it just talked.
Morgana.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Teammate who taught us about the metaverse.
Monster cat! Right?
Yeah.
Monster cat!
Really? This is unbelievable. But it is true that you know things that I don't. Say, Morgana, were you also the one who instructed them on how to change people's hearts? I experienced that world too. But I still haven't solved that mystery yet.
We go in the metaverse, we call them palaces, to steal the core of their desires, their treasure. And those whose treasure has been stolen have a change of heart.
Ah. There's certainly no way anyone could figure out such an MO.
True. How would the police know that we do it that way, right?
Yep.
I mean, starting with the fact that they don't even know about the existence of the metaverse. Starting with that, how would they know?
Anyways, back to what you were talking about. Are we in this mess because of that guy?
Although I don't completely understand the method, all you do is simply reform people. Someone else is behind the murders. However, the police have decided that the Phantom Thieves did it. They'll arrest you at this rate.
They're going to treat me as my father's murderer?
I can't overlook such a grave mistake. Which is precisely why I want us to strike a deal. I may be able to save you from this situation.
A deal?
I would like you to cooperate with me on investigating the truth.
And if we decline?
Is it just me, or do Futaba's eyes look even bigger with the size of her glasses?
Yeah.
Kinda, right? It's kinda like this little girl is looking up to him, expecting something.
Yeah, pleading eyes.
Can I has cookies? Bored now. Can I has cookies?
She's like, I'm a good girl. Give me cookie.
Bored now. Give me a video game. That would be totally her character, right?
Yeah. She said stuff similar before. I'm bored now.
Right. I think that was an intentional design choice with these huge glasses. Just to make her more cute.
Yeah.
And I think I'll have to inform the police about all of you. Along with that video I mentioned.
This ain't no deal, it's blackmail!
Say what you will. This is the method that I believe is correct.
So, the choice...
Want to break the law.
The choice that he's giving us is cooperate with him or basically being sold out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's blackmail, and I don't know about you. He knows the metaverse, we know the metaverse. Here's one. How many are we?
Yeah, like we could all go to the metaverse right now and just kick his ass.
Exactly. Like look in this room. There are enough objects that we could use to knock him out cold, drag him into the metaverse, and go persona on him. It doesn't matter what his persona is. If all of us gang up on him, especially since he recently awakened to his power, as he said a month ago, Do you think he's got that much control over his power?
Oh.
Especially not considering the fact that Joker is quite literally able to summon literal gods as his persona. Doesn't matter what his persona is, he doesn't stand a chance. If the entire gang, well, gangs up on him.
The justice I uphold will not tolerate criminals who kill people at their leisure.
Justice.
You've heard that Sai-san is the one spearheading the investigation about you Phantom Thieves, correct? The higher-ups are concerned only with settling the case. They want to capture the culprits behind the psychotic breakdown incidents and end the commotion. Those are the ones who are putting pressure on Sai-san. I can only imagine her impatience.
What of evidence that we did it? How do they intend on proving it?
Even if there's no objective explanation to the method, it's over once causality is established. Sai-san can't make rational judgments at the moment. If she were to be cornered, well, she may even make up a confession.
Yeah, but if that comes to light, she's done for.
Yep.
Make it up?
I mean, do you think the public would have any of it if they found out that someone was tried in court, charged with murder, and basically after an innocent person was probably sentenced to death, because yes, Japan has a death penalty, and then a case like this might happen, just saying, might happen that they get a death penalty, considering what kind of people are apparently behind all of this. Someone very powerful. Just saying. Do you think the public would be quiet if they found out that all of this, giving death penalty to a bunch of students over faked evidence? Yeah, public's not gonna take this. So it's a risky move. They'd really have to be... They really have to be making up some waterproof fake evidence.
So, they're gonna make it all our fault? Just because they feel like it?
We haven't killed anyone, though! And we're still going to be arrested?
You'll be found guilty if you're caught, and it will be treated as a very serious crime.
Bullshit! None of that makes any sense!
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do alone anymore to stop the flow of things.
And that's why you want our cooperation.
Yes. In return, I'll turn a blind eye to what you've done. Those are my conditions. That said, I ask that you disband the Phantom Thieves after this.
What should we do about Akechi-san's proposal?
You're demanding a lot.
I see. I thought I was making a lot of concessions myself. Well, you don't have to decide at the moment. Considering this is you we're talking about, I believe you'll come to a favorable reply. I'm glad we could talk. It's been a while since I've been able to spend such a meaningful time like this. I look forward to your answer. It was definitely worth coming today, for various reasons. We should be getting back. About that, I'm sorry. Would it be acceptable if we ended the panel here? The reason why you called for me in the first place was because you wanted intel, correct? My business is concluded as well.
I'll deal with it somehow.
Damn it! He had complete control over us!
Hey, they're going.
So, quick recap. Akechi knows we are the Phantom Thieves. He knows about the Metaverse. And he now knows how we change the hearts of our victims, as we explained it to him more or less. Or Morgana did. He's blackmailing us, saying either we cooperate and disband the Phantom Thieves after our cooperation, or he's setting us up. So what? Do we really have an option here? Not really, right?
Oh, not really.
If we don't want to go down, we only have one option, but after that we are supposed to disband. So what? This the end? Is this the end?
Better not be.
Anyway, let's go.
I'm sorry about the sudden break. An urgent task came in. So, I truly apologize about this, but I'll have to end things here today.
To make up for the time that was planned for this panel, the Rakugo Research Club will instead be...
I can't say anything in detail regarding the Phantom Thieves investigation, but I feel another great stride will occur again soon. I hope you all continue to pay attention to what happens.
Let's have a big round of applause for today's guest, Goro Akechi.
Was that really our best course of action?
He totally used Makoto's suggestion against us.
Indeed. We intended to get intel out of him, but to think it would play out like this.
So what? We'll just accept his deal?
He's got evidence on us. We really don't have a choice.
Damn it! What are we gonna do?
Calm down, Ryuji.
Freak out.
Yeah, Ryuji freaks out, Morgana keeps calm.
How am I supposed to calm down? What are we gonna do?
What's done is done. We'll have to cool our heads and think more on this. We must make up our minds by the time he contacts us again.
We need to give this a lot of thought.
Similar occurrences followed in succession earlier this spring. Although things have quieted down until recently, several incidents have occurred once again. Furthermore, new information has come to light about the suspect who suffered sudden mental shutdown. He had received a calling card from the Phantom Thieves.
Why did Futaba have something like this?
If a calling card was delivered, we can only assume that the Phantom Thieves are behind it. If so, those occurrences back in spring can be attributed to them as well. Moreover...
I knew it. She's... Oh, God.
He found out something he shouldn't have. It seems.
Clearly.
The post-festival party is about to begin in the gymnasium. Please join us, everybody.
Post-festival party? I thought this thing was over. Nobody invited you to it, so let's just go home.
Huh?
Hello, girlfriend.
Senpai, aren't you going to the post-festival party?
I was about to head out.
Since we've run into each other on our own, why not go together?
This is a date.
People say these kinds of events should be enjoyed with others, so let's go have some fun.
You see why this day is taking long?
Yeah.
It seems like it's already begun. Let's get in there, Senpai!
This is probably the longest single day in the game.
Now, it's time for your favorite Shuji tradition, the student sharing special! But before that, we've decided to change things up this year. We've got a huge surprise for you all. Members of the dance club, come on down. Now everybody, join in. Don't fall behind the dance club. Bring your stuff.
Just standing around while everyone dances is embarrassing. Senpai, let's do it!
This is a date, no matter how you put it.
Mm-hmm. It's showtime.
Look at Joker.
So much for... Okay.
Very impressive, Senpai.
That was weird, but okay.
What is it you wanted to say?
He was just standing there for a minute. And I'm like, bro, what?
So much for dancing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you're Yoshizawa-san, right? The first year?
If you're hitting on my girlfriend, I'm hitting you.
We've got a little favor to ask you.
Got it. I'm in. Senpai, I'll be back soon. They've asked me to help them with something. Just wait here and watch what happens.
Hopefully nothing bad.
I mean, come on. Anime cutscene.
Yeah.
And cats out of the bag.
Huh? Yo, who's that? Huh?
That's crazy.
Really showing off her gymnastics abilities. Turned herself into a ballerina.
Training paid off, huh?
Yeah. Training paid off.
I left the party with Kasumi to cool off a bit outside.
Definitely would have to cool off after
That
that.
was so exhausting, but what a blast. I feel like I danced my heart out back there.
Yeah, no matter how you put it, that was a date. I mean, how many girls would casually invite a boy and be like, hey, let's go dancing, if there isn't any romantic interest between them?
Yep.
Or at least, if there isn't any romantic interest from the girl's side, let's put it like that. Because she was inviting him. This game has been very, very clearly communicating what she feels about the protagonist.
Mm-hmm. As great as I expected.
Thank you.
Wow, that dance was amazing.
I know, right? I was totally blown away.
It's my dad. He's telling me to come home before it gets too late. Sorry to leave you like this, but I have to get going.
Be careful heading home.
Not this one?
Sure.
Want me to walk you?
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be alright though.
No.
The post-festival party was so much fun. Especially with you. See you soon.
Yeah. Not that she has to explain to her dad why she's taking a boy home. Right?
Yeah.
The gym's quieted down. Looks like the dance is over. I ought to head home. What now? The post-festival party is about to begin. You'd like to go together? I tried to think about what happened earlier, but that has gotten me nowhere. So, I could use a change of pace. How about it? So I received some messages. Yo! You go to the post-festival party and try to calm down? I can't really decide on what Akechi was saying anyways. I'm still pretty pissed though. Well, Mishima's here with me. You should join us. Who should I go to the post-festival party with? So, at this point, you could usually decide between Ryuji and Mishima, Haru, or any of the girls that you have a relationship with. That is not the adult woman, only the teenagers that are at this festival. So if you had a relationship with either An or Makoto or Futaba at this point, they would basically be an option here. Futaba, I'm not entirely sure, but at least An and Makoto would be an option if you had a romantic relationship with any of them. But Haru and Ryuji and Mishima are always options. Which one would you like?
Doesn't matter to me.
Pick one.
Hold the stick and just click.
I'm closing my eyes. You say stop.
Stop.
Ah, it's the boys.
I close my eyes too.
Alright, let's get a reminder of this shit. See you at the gym. I should head to the gym.
Yeah, we both closed our eyes and did that.
Alright, that was a great performance by the dance club. Everybody give them another round of applause.
That sucked.
And now it's time for your favorite Shujin tradition, the student sharing special. Round of applause, everyone.
They're doing this again?
All right, who has something to say? Anyone? Anyone?
Over here! Over here! This guy's got something. What?
Where is this guy? I can't seem to find him. Oh well. Blondie, step on up here.
What?
This is karma.
Come! Everyone's waiting!
Damn it!
So yeah, if you went with Haru,
What is your name?
she would be on that stage now. Or any other girl, basically.
Sakamoto. Ah, Sakamoto-kun! You look like someone filled to the brim with pent-up anger towards society. Anyway, on with the show. What would you like to share with us today, Sakamoto-kun? Sakamoto-kun?
Huh?
What's this? Our Sakamoto-kun may look tough, but it turns out he has a nasty case of stage fright. Here, I'll give you a question. Do you think the Phantom Thieves are really Shujin students? Huh?
Oh? Man, he's going in for
We're
a
all
kill.
dying to know what Akechi-kun was going to say about their true identities. So, are they from Shujin? What do you think, Sakamoto-kun?
It's basically the same question you would ask Haru or any other girl, and yeah. You're just in trouble. Right, accidentally spill the beans about the Phantom Thieves. I need to change the subject.
So, you know...
What? It's dumb.
If there was any girl on this stage, the possible answers would be things like, do you have a boyfriend? Please date me, I love you.
Yeah. I'm either gonna go with you have a girlfriend or blonde hair is dumb.
Your call.
Do you have a girlfriend?
What? Who would be interested in that? Dick. You over there. Would you like to join in?
Absolutely.
Karma.
Yeah, if it was with the girls, he would be like, yeah, we're not bullying the girl anymore, we end this, bye-bye. So he wouldn't have to go on stage. It's just with the boys that the protagonist ends up on stage.
There's someone I like.
The hell?
Hey, what are you gonna say? What should I shout? Wait, I'm missing someone. I'm missing someone. Where is Kasumi?
Sadly.
So...
It either has to be Ryuji or Futaba.
Which one?
Let's go with Ryuji.
Absolutely. Are you stupid? That lame on me. I won't be able to come back here tomorrow. Is there anything cooler than this? Basically, this is to give social link points or confidant points to the one you pick, but we're good. We don't need it. That's why I'm messing around. Come on, just quit it, please.
Excuse me. Do you have anything?
No.
Well,
Damn.
I guess that's the end of that. Let's move on to the next person, shall we? Let's give him a nice round of applause.
But it was worth the laugh, right?
Sakamoto-kun. Turns out you're just a big chicken, huh?
A chicken can eat you alive.
I'm gonna kill you if you don't shut it.
Please do, please do.
Who's that shy Ryuji?
No, I can't stop laughing. Dude. By the way, I would have been totally effed if you hadn't said something. Thanks. You mean you were nervous? But you're the brilliant Sakamoto-kun! Damn it, I'm going home!
Can we yeet Mishima?
Wish.
Oh yeah, this ain't really the best way of thanking you, but here, take this.
Wait, I have a better idea. Get Futaba. Hey Shima, are you an NPC?
You're a dependable friend.
A huge dog.
Wow.
We're knee-deep in shit dealing with Akechi, and he gets to just laugh his ass off. Huh, I'm kinda jealous. Later. Oh, wait! Saka...
Just drop that line. Have a lot of people been losing their minds lately? Yeah, there's been a sudden increase. I bet it's because of that fan site. Also, 22%. We low. I heard the victims were on the rankings there. We should really be blaming the people who requested it.
Welcome home. You took off somewhere during the festival, huh? I tried to find you, but I gave up pretty quickly.
Of course you did. You
What are you doing here in front of the
easy.
store?
I needed to calm my brain. My thoughts were getting out of hand. Not just Akechi, but other stuff too. We're in deep trouble unless we can do something soon. But anyway, I was just thinking about going inside, so your timing is perfect. Let's go.
The mass media has been causing quite a commotion lately. No countermeasure for the Phantom Thieves, the sorry state of the police, destruction of safety. They're saying whatever they want.
Yeah, that's the media, that's what they do, right?
Yep.
So, how's the investigation progressing? Any clues yet?
I mean, some media outlets are like 16-year-old boy scratches his finger while working on his motorbike. Media makes it mass murder with a chainsaw. 5-year-old boy killed. Right? Right?
Yeah.
That's what the media makes out of someone scratching their finger with a screwdriver.
Nothing that leads to a firm conviction yet.
What's going on here? Didn't you say that you were sure about closing this case? And I thought I told you that failure won't be tolerated. Well, this is troublesome. If things continue at this rate, never mind a promotion. We'd have to let you go entirely.
Why not put more pressure on her, mind you?
But sir...
He's manipulating her.
I had high expectations for you, but it seems this task was too much to handle for someone so young. We may need to reform the operation as well, since the selected personnel for this...
Please, let me see this through to the end. This case is something that I've always...
I know that you've been at this for a while now, even before the police spared us the staff for it. If you can manage an arrest, I've made special arrangements so that you can question them personally. That's what you want, isn't it? The leadership of this country is about to change. We can't let this case carry over into their term.
Yeah, that the year that this game takes place and is also an election year. That was pretty obvious already. I mean, one of our confidants is quite literally a politician running his election campaign.
Yeah.
I'll make myself clear again. Failure isn't an option. We need results.
I understand.
You're allowed to take some bold measures if you need to. We need good results, no matter what. Oh, one more thing. If the unexpected happens to occur, contact me immediately.
To you, sir?
I said that failure isn't an option, didn't I? Yes. Everything is proceeding as planned.
Guys, you were such a smug asshole.
Yeah. You're looking evil again.
We're home. Sojiro?
I was cleaning up and found this. This is a calling card, right? I read about it online, too.
You went into my room without my permission?
I'll apologize as much as you want later. So, what is this?
That's...
Is it something to get flustered over? I knew it. This isn't just some game you're playing. Why aren't you saying anything?
Why did you keep it? I mean, it was memorable.
Yeah, Futaba, you should have probably, you know, destroyed the evidence. Just saying.
Explain.
Explain.
Can't tell me?
Explain.
Yeah,
Hey, if this keeps up, Futaba's...
Yes.
I'll explain everything.
I'm talking to Futaba here, you know. I'll get right to the point. Is this a real one?
I mean, you see how she's shaking, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they trigger a change of heart in you? How about it?
Ever since Mom died, there was no exit. I was trapped in a labyrinth of my heart. I knew I had to leave it, but I couldn't do it by myself.
Futaba. Here, sit down. I can at least listen to what you have to say.
Well, at the very least, he seems to be reasonable about this.
The Phantom Thieves saved me. They stole my messed up heart. It's the same as Mom's research. They changed my cognition.
Seriously? Wakaba's research about altering one's cognition. I wondered about it myself, too, but still.
When did you notice?
When she said she was going to go to the beach out of nowhere, and even the doctors had thrown in the towel. At first, I just chalked it up as other kids being a better support for you than any adult. But as I kept watching the tabloid shows here day in and day out, a thought crossed my mind.
So basically, you're watching too much TV, Sojiro.
I thought your case kind of seemed similar to what these Phantom Thieves were doing.
Wow.
He's not stupid. Right?
I think that's what she was going with, too.
I'm still your guardian, you know. I'd never overlook such a drastic change in your behavior.
Yeah, I mean...
He's got a smug look on his face. He probably just didn't know what to do with it.
Yeah, but... let's face it. If someone close to you, in this case, your adopted child, would change that much, basically overnight, of course you would notice, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like Sojiro said. She has been keeping herself locked up in her room ever since her mom died and he took her in. Ever since that time. And she hasn't left the room for any other reason than basically use the bathroom. And she probably wouldn't even have left the room for that if she had a bathroom in her room.
Yeah.
So, suddenly she wants to go to the beach? Yeah, that's a massive change. Like, suddenly...
Complete 180.
Suddenly she's hanging around with kids her age and wants to go to beach with them. Like, where did she even meet those kids in the first place, right?
Yep.
Okay, we kinda broke into Sojiro's home, you know? Details.
Sojiro.
But to think that Wakaba's research and the Phantom Thieves changing hearts were about the same thing.
Surprise.
Back in the day, I used to be a government official.
Oh?
That's a news bomb.
Serious Sojiro backstory drop now?
My job was to be the bridge between the country and the lab that Wakaba worked at.
That explains how he knew her. I mean, government official? Research lab? Okay, yes, understandable.
It's around that time that I got to know her. She said something odd when we were out drinking. That one of these days, she might die a bizarre death.
You know, one thing has always kinda been bugging me about Sojiro and Futaba's mother. They were obviously getting along well enough for her to spend a lot of time with him. And yet, she didn't have enough interest in someone who she was obviously liking as much as she liked Sojiro to basically go out with him as a date and just stay friends. Just think. It's a complete unknown who actually is the biological father of Futaba. Just one thing is for sure, it's not Sojiro, because as he said, he never stood a chance with her on a romantic base.
Who wouldn't take that as a joke? I just laughed it off.
Yeah, I can understand him on that part. Who wouldn't take it as a joke if someone just told you, hey, I'm gonna die?
Especially he was saying it's gonna be bizarre.
Especially that, yes. I mean, come on, they were out drinking and she like, hey, I'm gonna die a bizarre death. Yeah, everyone would chalk that up to the alcohol, right?
Yep.
But it happened exactly as she said. If anything were to happen to you, I'd feel like I let her down. There's something I want to ask you. Judging from your attitude, you knew about this calling card, didn't you? You should have known that Futaba had a change of heart through the Phantom Thieves as well. Is there a connection between you and them? The first incident of a change of heart was a teacher at your school. The kid who brought that painting here was a pupil of that artist who had a change of heart, wasn't he? And then there's Futaba. You always seem to be linked to these incidents somehow. Got anything to say?
You're sharp.
You think this is a game?
Pretty sure it is. What about you?
Yeah.
Pretty sure we are playing a game here.
You know what people call them? Criminals. Why did you introduce such dangerous people to Futaba?
That's not true! I asked them! That's why he saved me! He stole my heart!
Okay, you can take that out of context.
Yeah.
He stole my heart! I love him! I want to marry him, and I want to have at least 10 children!
Oh, Lord.
You can really take this one out of context.
Mm-hmm.
Asked? Stole? Wait, are you saying that he's the one who changed your heart? Wait, he doesn't just deal with the Phantom Thieves, he's actually one of them? You're pulling my leg, aren't you?
This is no joke.
Are you serious? You really are a Phantom Thief? Oh, for crying out loud!
Sojiro!
So, basically, I've been sheltering a Phantom Thief for the last 6 months? And on top of that, Futaba's involved too. What the hell?
Yeah, that's difficult to digest, right?
Yeah, it's a reasonable response. What the hell? What the hell, man? What the hell?
I want to find the culprit who killed my mom!
Wait, killed?
She was killed! I remember it now!
Stop this nonsense!
Why won't you believe me? Are you the same as everyone else? Didn't you know already? The way Mom died wasn't normal!
That her research was stolen by someone? Sojiro!
I mean, he was a government official. He admitted as much.
Yep.
Wouldn't it be reasonable for him to know that there is way more to her death than what the public got to know? He should be... I mean, considering how close he was to Wakaba, to Futaba's mother, he should be one of the first people to suspect that she was murdered. That she didn't just jump in front of a car because she was suddenly going crazy.
When she passed away, I did think it was odd.
Ah! There we have it.
It was awfully fishy. But what could I do? All I was able to do was run from it all. Run away, hide, and end up here as some old guy running a cafe.
Explains a lot. Why would a government official run a cafe? Explains a lot.
To be frank, I took you in for my own good. Like it'd somehow make up for what I'd done. It's basically my fault that you got burdened with all this crap.
It's not your fault, Sojiro.
I acted all big, lectured, even yelled at you kids. And I end up getting consoled by her. God, real pathetic, aren't I?
That's not true.
I mean, the one who killed Mom's the one at fault.
I see. Don't worry. Even if you are the real Phantom Thieves, I have no intention of reporting or kicking you out. I mean, who would believe such a story?
The police, gladly.
Yeah.
Unless they catch you red-handed, it's impossible to explain that you're the Phantom Thieves.
At the very least, the people who are trying to capture the Phantom Thieves right now would believe it gladly if someone came up and told them, hey, I know where the Phantom Thieves are.
Yep.
Let me just say one thing, though. Immediately back out of a fight that you can't win.
What do you mean?
Don't you get it? If, by chance, you pissed off the same guys that killed Wakaba,
and we go persona
then
on
they're not someone that kids like you can deal with. Listen to reason, all right? We're done talking about this. Come on. Time to eat. All that yelling's gotten me hungry.
Then you shouldn't be yelling.
Right?
Whew. If he turned us in, that would have jeopardized our operation.
Oh, Cat, you're still alive.
Still, we should tell the others about what just happened.
Oh, I'm tired.
Understandable. What? He knows everything? You're gonna be fucking kidding! Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely would be receiving these messages if Ren was not okay. I had a feeling that boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean, how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second, didn't you say boss had to run from it all? Does it mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Who do you think the culprit could be?
Someone very powerful.
Ain't you letting your imagination run a bit wild? It would make sense. Wait a sec. If you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this?
We're gonna win, no matter what.
I guess the chief had an inkling after all.
Hey.
Hey, another box came for you. Woohoo! Stuff we ordered from Shady Commodities. Anyway, that's it.
Why is she just standing in the back of the room?
Girl, since I can't do anything else tonight, I'd like to go to sleep, you know, and unless you're here for the cuddles.
I'll just add this.
So yeah, told you this last day of the festival would take an hour.
Jeez, okay.
I wasn't over exaggerating.
No, we are way ahead, way over. It's fun. It was good.
Even if we remove the time that we talked in between the dialogues, we still would have ended up at, well, maybe 10 minutes earlier than we are now, maybe even 15, 20, but we will still have ended up with that single day costing us almost an hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah, lots happened. This is probably the longest day in the game, the longest single day. But anyway, so Akechi knows who we are. He wants us to strike a deal. And he wants us to disband the Phantom Thieves. Sojiro found out, but he decided to not report us.
Our teacher found out.
Yeah, but let's be honest about it. Some of our confidants found out and are not reporting us, so yeah. Anyway, what are we going to do? Is this the end for the Phantom Thieves, or are we able to basically have a comeback? This and more you will see in the next episode. We're calling it for today. Please like, share, and subscribe, as it really helps us to grow the channel, and we will see you all next time.
See you later, everybody.
Ta-ta.
Bye.